Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to everyone. My name is Muhammad Afiq bin Rusli from Faculty of Engineering in Central Foundation of UiTM Dengkil. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to use Excel effectively and or efficiently in order to increase the productivity. So, as you guys can see here, this is the scenario of our project. I read first. The scenario is Ahmad want to generate a column chart based on data from overall final test, and he needs to present the analyzed data in meeting 15 minutes from now. He has no idea how to accomplish this task by using a spreadsheet. He never got the opportunity to learn any productivity software before this. You need to guide him to complete his task efficiently based on the table given. So this is the data from overall final test. Moving on to the next part. First, we need to open the Excel by clicking the Excel icon, or just use the search option and type Excel. Here, this is the layout of Microsoft Excel. So there are three buttons, which is home. You can see the recent file that you saved before. Click new if you want to open a new spreadsheet, and open if you want to open the recent file. If you want to create a new spreadsheet, you can click home or new and click the blank workbook to create a new spreadsheet. So this is the interior layout of Microsoft Excel. As you can see in the screen, there are a lot of row and column. Next, we open back the Microsoft Word to copy all the data and go to the Microsoft Excel, select cell B1 and paste the data. So this is our raw data from Microsoft Excel. So what we are going to do now is to centralize all the column by select the column and double click the column to centralize the data. And we do the same thing for column D and column E. Next, what we are going to do is write build at the cell A1, build, and we enter number 1 at cell A2 to indicate the number of the student, and drag down the cell, we click on the cell A2 and enter number 1, and cell A3 to enter number 2, and drag down the data until the end. So as you can see, there are 10 total of students in this class. Next, what we are going to do is we want to total up all the marks obtained by each student. So we write the total marks and select the cell where you want to sum up. So for this case, we want to sum up from cell C2 to E2. And we go up here to click insert, click home, and go to the auto sum option and click sum. So it will enter the total marks of the student 1, which is 59 marks. Next, if you want to total marks of all students, you can just drag down from the side of the cell until the student number 10. So this is the total mark of all students in this class. To make it more proper, click column F and double click on column F to centralize the column. Next, we want to calculate the average marks for all students, and write average marks. And to make it proper, we can make this row as one line by highlight all the cell and click merge and center. Next, if you want to calculate the average marks for total marks of all students, we can highlight the column from student 1 until student 10 and go to the auto sum option and select the average. So here we can see the average marks for total marks of all students. After that, what we are going to do is we want to find the maximum marks from the total marks in the table given. Firstly, we write maximum marks. Okay, so here we will use max function by clicking equal symbol and write max m. As you can see, there is a max function, and just double click the max function. After that, you need to choose the number by highlight all the total marks of all students and press enter. As you can see here, the maximum marks for this test is 80. After that, we want to find the minimum marks for this test by using the same function as the maximum mark. You just need to enter the equal symbol and write min function and double click on the min. Lastly, highlight all the total marks and press enter. So as you can see here, the minimum marks for this test is 41. Next, we want to know that how much students that passed the exam and how much students that failed the exam by using if function. Just click the equal symbol and write if and double click on the if function. Next, we need to enter the logical test by clicking the F2 cell and enter the inequalities. Let's say if you want the value of pass is more than 55, and you can just click more than 55 and put comma. Next, you need to enter the truth value, which is pass, and enter the comma. After that, you need to enter the false value, which is fails. We write fail, FAIL, and finally press the enter. As you can see, the first student passed the exam, which is 59 marks. So if you want to see the grade for all students, you just need to drag the cell from this side of the cell and release it. So you can see here the person who passed the exam and the person who failed the exam. Next, you want to know how much student that passed the exam by writing pass, and here we can use count if function and click the equal symbol and then write count if and double click on the count if function, and we need to select the range of data by highlight the grade for all students and click comma, and we need to select the criteria of this function by click pass and press enter. As you can see here, there are 5 students that passed the exam. Next, we want to count how much percent that failed in this exam. Write fail, and in this case we use the same function as the previous, which is count if function, and we select the range by highlight the grade for all students and put comma and select the criteria, which is fail, click fail and press enter. So as you can see here, there are also 5 students who failed in this exam, so total student for this class is 10 students. After that, we want to make the border for this data by highlight all the data and click border. After that, click all border. After that, we want to make a border for this data also by highlight all the data and do the same thing as before. So as you can see here, all the data has display in the form of border. So moving on to the next part, we will make the bar chart based on the data, which is total marks. Highlight the total marks for all students and press Ctrl, and after that we need to highlight the name of all students and go to the insert and click to the bar chart icon and click to the column. So this is a bar chart for total marks of all students. If you want to add the axis title, click the plus icon and add axis title, and you can write the title for y-axis and also x-axis. So that's all. I hope you guys can gain new knowledge from this video. That's all. Thank you.